What's happening, guys? Safety Liner C2 here. We've got bus stuff for sale. I've got 3 that I want to show off. And don't forget that if you have something you want to submit for bus stuff for sale, lots of lots, the picture submission form, or any one of my videos in general, you can throw it in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. The first one was submitted by Bus93. It's a 1965 Chevy school bus that sold for $2,900 in Alford, Florida. The description says 1965 Chevy 327, 4-speed with a gas engine, 85,000 miles, and it drives good with good tires and a clean title. Take a look at this absolutely gorgeous Wayne Chevy. First off, I love the color on there. Really pops out, and this bus just at first initial look appears to be in really good condition for its age. There's a little bit of rust on here. It looks like it's missing a windshield wiper, but just upon initial first look, this bus is just phenomenal condition for it being just about 60 years old. Here's a look at the passenger side of the bus. Again, it appears to be in pretty good condition. A couple things of note on this specific bus. First off, take a look at the mirrors on the sides of the bus. I'm not sure if that's something originally done by the factory, because I think normally there would be kind of a support system on the bottom as well as the top. I don't know, it's just something different to point out. But the second thing is that specific roof cap, how it's really squared off. I believe 1965 was the first year that they did that specific roof cap, and I believe the few years before then were kind of a transition time for Wayne. They were coming from really rounded bodies to the more squared off chassis that we know now. Here's a look at the back of the bus. It looks like there's some pretty big dents on the roof above the last couple windows. Not exactly sure what that is. Again, just some more, common rust. But I'm surprised that, again, it's in this good of condition for its age. Here's a look coming into the bus. The stepwell has seen better days. We have the jackknife door, and you can see the manual transmission in there, as well as that classic Wayne control panel. Here's a look at the inside. It's pretty gutted out, and the inside looks to be in not as great shape as what the outside was. If you take a look over at the first window on the right, that appears to be busted, and the whole roof just seems not good. I also noticed the overhead storage in the back. That would have been something that the church put in, I assume, but it's definitely not from the factory. And here's a look at the front of the bus. We can see that just a tiny bit of the original flooring is left in there as you enter the bus with the Wayne logo on it. You can also see up front on the wood paneling that they put in a radio. And again, the whole roof and roof cap area don't look great at all. It almost looks moldy. And there's a look at that odometer. $2,900. It's a really cool bus that looks to be in good condition, but I have a feeling that they were not showing off everything. I'd be interested in seeing what the underside of the bus looked like. And obviously we don't want any mold on the inside, but for $2,900 and it being 60 years old, the bus looks to be in pretty good condition, and especially if it drives like they said it did. That's a really cool little bus, and I just hope it gets the love that it deserves. Next up, Adam sent me this bus, and this is probably one of the weirder ones that I'm going to show off in this series. But we are taking a look at a 2000 International 3800. It sold for just about $900, and apparently it does run. And whatever you have in mind for this being a weird bus, you're wrong. Look at this thing. I don't even know where to start. So this is a Bluebird International 3800. That was clearly turned into some sort of art project, and this is quite a project. Here's a look head on. Ears on there. I mean, the nose is one thing, but the ears are just yeah, I don't have much to say about this. It's pretty weird. Notice that there is a wheelchair lift in the back. Yeah. Here's a look at the driver's side of the bus. Again, just like that Wayne, it looks to be in good condition overall. I think any rust spots or anything noticeable that we would want to take a look at are probably covered up or maybe almost camouflaged in there. There's a better look at some of that art right there. The back passenger side of the bus. So I guess this was kind of like a community vehicle. I don't know if this is like specific for, you know, doing art inside or something, but okay. Here's a look at the back of the bus. Again, there's just a lot going on here. And despite all of the artwork on the bus, we still have the original stop sign on there. Here's a look from the back of the bus to the front. We can see that it is completely gutted out and just some random stuff thrown in there. Here's a look at the driver's area of the bus. We can see that it has a manual door as well as a DT466 engine. And we can tell that based off of the doghouse being there. So I think the first thing that I gotta say is props to whoever did the artwork on this bus. Even including the nose and the ears, as weird as they are. That's true dedication, painting a whole school bus. Looking at the painted art, maybe again not the nose and the ears, it's really cool. It's an interesting bus just because of that. $900 if it runs, it drives. That is a steal, and I would not be shocked to see someone keep all of that artwork on there, maybe lose the nose and the ears, and convert that into a skoolie. But it's kind of a weird one just because of, again, the nose and the ears. And the last one we are going to take a look at, we go from just one type of art to a completely different type of art. We are taking a look at a 1997 Taylor passenger bus listed for $8,500 in Allendale, Michigan. The description says it has full seating, hydraulic brakes, automatic transmission, has new tires as of 2021. It was fleet maintained with 113,000 miles on it. Take a look at this absolutely gorgeous 1997 Thomas 3800. And this is probably one of the best paint jobs that I've ever seen on a bus. I love the combination of colors on here. I think everything fits in really well. And just looking at this side of the bus, you can definitely tell that this was fleet maintained and very well taken care of. Here's a look at the driver's side of the bus. Not too much to mention here. Notice the lack of cross-view mirrors on there. And we do have the fender turn signals as well. Here's a look at the back of the bus. We can see there are LED taillights on there. And normally I would say that you shouldn't put LEDs on anything older than 2000, but it just works because of how well maintained this bus is. And here is a look at the front of the bus. Love that silver bumper. There's a look at the engine. It's a T444E, and we can tell that because the lack of a doghouse. The sun visor appears to have a pretty big chip out of it. You know, coming into the bus, it doesn't look to be too bad. You know, a little rust at the bottom of the seats, and just, you know, maybe some dirt on the floor. But look at the passenger area. This bus is in pristine condition. It almost looks like it just came right off of the line. This is the front of the bus. Notice that we have the manual door on there. And not much else to point out here. And just a quick look at one of the tires. $8,500 is a pretty high asking price, but I can see why they're asking that because it is obviously in fantastic condition for its age. Looks to be very, very well taken care of. And I hope that one doesn't go to a skoolie just because I can definitely see, you know, someone else getting actual bus usage out of that. But anyways, there you have it. Those are the three that I wanted to show off. And as always, if you had the time, money, resources, whatever you would need to get one of those buses and, you know, do whatever you wanted with it, which one would you choose? I'm pretty positive I would go for that Thomas. Again, it's just in pristine condition. I love the paint job on there. I would probably keep that just as is. That's a really nice bus. But anyways, let me know your answer in the comments below. And don't forget that if you have something you want to submit for lots of lots, bus stuff for sale, the picture submission form, or any one of my videos in general, you can throw that in the video request form found in the description of any one of my videos. And with that, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. Right down here, it's a magical white button that says you are now subscribed to Safety Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it down in here, where they put it. make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or that Thomas, or any one of those, whichever one of the buses you liked most, is going to be blown up. And make sure you also share this video with a friend, show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy in a random street. I don't care, don't let anything happen to you. So yeah guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching.